The following story has been brought to you by StoriesToInspire.org.
In 1962, in May, a monster was captured in Argentina. He was tried in the Holy Land, and he was hung in May 1962. Adolf Eichmann, Yamach Shemoy V'Zichroy, who was personally responsible to implement the final solution of Eastern European Jewry. There was a Jew who physically executed him. He was hung. This Jew was a Yid from Yemen. A frumme ehrliche Yid, a Yemenite Jew mit the ganze Teimenische Slavos, which some of us Ashkenazim could learn from b'Mechillah. His name is Sholem Ken Nagar. And Israel kept his name in secret for 40 years so that neo-Nazis shouldn't try to take revenge of him. In May 2004, Tovshin Samach Dalit, Sholem Ken Nagar's name was revealed. And what's the first thing that happened? The German television phoned up Sholem Ken. They said, "Can we make an interview with you?" Sholem Ken Nagar was then 71 years old. He was a retired Jew. What did he do all day? He sat in Koilel and he learned all day. He told the German television, "No problem, make an interview with me." They said, "Can we make up a nice studio in Tel Aviv, a nice cafe, a nice restaurant?" No. The interview has to be in my koilel. The Germans are in the chiyekisha. They know what order is. They know what structure is. And you know that koilel is not the best example. Not every koilel knacked like Shasaton. You know what I mean? The ikar is, that's why when a gematria is wrong, we say ima koilel. If there's coffee, there's no sugar. If there's sugar, there's no milk. If there's milk, it's spilled. If he was here in the morning, he's not here in the afternoon. Whatever, celebrity. The Germans come to the koilel. There's svarim all over the place. This one is arguing. This one is fighting. They're debating the future of the Jewish people. They're deciding what Obama should do. Celebrity and freilich, they don't know what hit them. They tell Reb Sholem Ken, "Tu uns a tova, do us a favor. Let us make it nice. We'll go to a nice place." No, here in the koilel. They interviewed Sholem Ken Nagar on television about the last days of Eichmann. He told them how much security Israel set up to watch this prisoner. He was in 5 chambers, and he said, "I was in charge to taste all the food that was given to him. In case it's poison, if I wasn't dead within 3 minutes after I ate it, they gave it to Eichmann." So he asked the general in charge, he says, "My blood is chopped liver. Why am I eating the food?" He says, "Listen, for you I have a replacement. For Eichmann I don't have a replacement." He wanted to bring out the tight security. And then Vahi Hayom in May, Eichmann was hung. They cremated him. They took his ashes. They put it in the Mediterranean outside of the border of Israel. They didn't want the ashes of this monster in the territory of Eretz Yisrael. At the end of the interview, they turned to the Sholem and they say, "Can you answer one last question? Why did we have to do the interview in this koilel with all 70-year-old Yemenite Jews? Singing and screaming, hollering und verdweken sich, tachanunim bakoshes, brachas, like the Yemenite know with their whole heart and passion already thousands of years. Why here?" And Sholem Ken Nagar looked the camera right in its eyes. And he said, "Because I knew that an interview with the person who will execute Eichmann will be viewed by millions of Germans. I wanted to send a message to Germany. I wanted to tell the millions of people living in Germany, I don't want you only to think that our people survived. I don't only want you to know that our people thrived. I wanted to show you that those books, those texts, those traditions, those values, that faith, that language, that Hitler and Goebbels and Eichmann and Himmler, Yamach Shemom and the hundreds of millions they wanted to decimate. We're not only surviving as broken people, We're here with all those books that they burned by the hundreds of thousands, with all the shuls that they destroyed, with the 1.5 million children that they gassed. I want them to see Talmud Bavli, Talmud Yerushalmi, Medrash Rabbi, Rashbi, Ritva, Ran, Rambam, Amishtal Melech, HaRavid. I wanted the German people to see it, and when I heard that, I understood. Avodah Zarah Daf Yud Ches. They turned to Reb Chanina ben Chadian, and they said, Mo Ataroya, Rebbe, what do you see? Rome destroys you and destroys the Torah. So Reb Chanina ben Chadian looked at his students, and he said, let me tell you what I see. Gvilin Nisrafin, the parchment is being burnt, but v'ois yis parchos, the letters are soaring. You can't burn ideas. You can't destroy souls. You can't decimate spirit. You can't annihilate Vekus. You cannot destroy the Kiddush HaKadoshim, the Achaz Bashana. It doesn't lend itself to Churban. Gvilin Nisrafin. The Guf went to Galus, but v'oisyis, the letters, the ideas, the soul, the neshama, the passion, the faith. Parchas, it's going up and it's going to remain in the consciousness of the world and it's going to remanifest itself.
Enjoyed this story? Come again. Bring a friend. StoriesToInspire.org